Welcome to Crystal Dream Podcast, episode 4. Amazingly, we made it this far. I'm RuinHood66, joined here with Angel and Chilled.
Hi, everybody. Chilled here.
Hi. I'm not asleep this time. I didn't miss it.
No, he's not. Luckily. So, today we're going to be discussing Dead by Daylight because the new killer looks amazing.
And SMT5, one of the new releases of the Shin Megami Tensei series.
Yeah, which I've been playing too much of.
Yeah, I could tell.
Oh, let's start with SMT5 since it's probably going to be the longest talk.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You guys.
How'd you start with SMT5? I absolutely freaking love it. Each of the demons I've noticed, if you're too high level, Angel, you remember how in Persona, if you're high level, the shadows run from you?
Yeah.
In SMT5, if you're high level, the demons run from you. Some of the demons. Some of them will actually attack you no matter what. But,
like in the personality, I'm guessing?
Yeah, when they do, I think it depends on the race. Like, I've been attacked by, Zen, which, is a seahorse-looking motherfucker. I don't know how best to call them. They look like seahorses with wings. They're classic from, like, SMT3. But, oh yeah. So, when they do run, they make a noise where they're scared. I'm like, I just feel horrible now. But, I've been playing, I still say the frick me. The character, the MC, looks like a girl to me.
Oh, Nahabino?
Yeah, the fuck me and that word. Nanabino. I'm just gonna call him MC. I'm just gonna call him MC. But
so yeah. Oh yeah.
God.
Oh yeah. What about Hortag?
Angel, I'm gonna make fun of you here for a bit, for a while.
Oh God.
You're gonna let's just say the character's lips are very pronounced.
Oh, you mother! Of course you have to bring that up.
No, I noticed it too. I'm like, damn. It's weird on a male character. I didn't expect them to go down this route.
So I recently basically watched a video because I was getting more into SMT lore stuff, and I learned about Steven, the guy who created the Devil Summoning program. Yeah. Do you think he at all be related to anything in SMT5? Because from what I know, he's only seemed to be shown in games where I say where like there's a little bit time before it. Well, unlike in this, where one of the only games he doesn't really appear is SMT3.
Yeah, he appears in all the games. I'm not sure if he's related to this one, though. I haven't encountered him, but I'm only at the halfway point, I believe. Yeah. I don't even think I'm close to the halfway point. It's an 80-hour game.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, he's based off Stephen Hawkins, right?
That's not surprising with the whole crippled thing.
Yeah, I'm like,
which technically is not.
I love it. I love the SMT lore. But
oh yeah, it was interesting figuring out about the axioms, Steven, and all that. Figuring out the Great Will, just all that shit.
Yeah,
it's very interesting. I want to know if any of that will ever tie into SMT5. If there's anything explored like that in SMT5.
Well, yeah, I think they're going down that route, or they're going down a route because they're exploring how God, that God took away the knowledge of the other gods, so they became demons. It's like the very first intro or whatever. I'm like, wait, what? I'm sure there's more to it. Trying to think of what to bring up here. Oh yeah, can we talk about the fact that the Demi-Fiend in this is I'm not gonna fight ever? You saw those stats, didn't you both?
I have not seen the stats actually, so
go in your messenger. I sent you the stats and what moves he has.
It looks like hell already. Hell.
He's back to being the hardest boss in a JRPG, I'm gonna tell you that. He's also, his race is king. His race is king, but goddamn, it's just 99, I believe, in everything. Let me check.
It'd be fucking funny if you could just go punch, you die instantly.
No, he does have a move that does that. That's Chaotic Will. It's basically the one that, also, if you get hit with it, apparently, you lose 2 turn press if you survive.
Fucking wow, they really just made fuck you.
This is why he's a post-game boss, not, so he's stronger than the final boss. God, the bosses in SM...
it's a fucking demi-fiend. What do you expect? It's demi-fiend. He's gonna be stupid.
What's good, though, is that you can get all of those moves yourself. After you beat him. So you want to be a walk-in, which means that technically oh god, fuck me, the protagonist is strong.
Not
Not... I'm just gonna call them what they are. That's demigod.
I mean, if you want to call him a fucking, about to say, like a short name, you can call him Naho.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him a demigod because that's pretty much what he is, I believe. Or he is a god.
So yeah, demi-fiend and demigod.
Yeah, by the way, Algami, the dude you're with, fused with, he's a proto-fiend.
Proto-fiend?
Yeah,
what does that mean?
It's the type of race he is.
Oh, alright.
I don't know what that means. I'm curious how he's a proto-fiend, but more importantly, I got Alice back.
Ooh, Alice. Fun.
Oh, she is totally fun. When she says die for me, it's fun. Also, there are 3... I'm gonna sound weird saying this. There are 3 lollies in this game.
Oh, Jesus.
Alice is one of them.
You're already on probation.
Alice is one of them. Demeter is the second one, and Iduna is the third. So you can literally have a party of just that, if you want.
Do they have my husbando? Do they have Abaddon?
I don't think so, this time.
I'll be sad. I'll be absolutely sad they do not have my boy Abaddon.
I don't think so this time, just because they were really focused more on the gods this time than actual demons. So you get a lot of gods this time around. They did bring back Black Frost and King Frost.
Oh, okay, that's cool at least.
It's weird seeing the 2 different things, because there's a new artist for SMT. Because the original one retired. Which I'm sure we're gonna see. I don't know what the Persona artist is. I don't know if it's the same person or not, but... Mermaid is probably one of my favorite early ones.
Oh!
God, it's just cool to see her in 3D instead of 2D, because I think she's only been regulated to 2D before.
Oh yeah, and that leads us to our next discussion on SMT. The fact that certain, even the specific demons have their own personality, because we saw that.
Yeah, they each have their own personality, and it's just interesting. They're fickle as hell, though, and it really bugs the hell out of me.
Just about to say, any of these answers could be wrong. Also, there could be moments where nothing's right, and you don't get me in general. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah, I've shown you guys before, but I want to show you the... fuck, how do I spell it? They added Philippines, new Philippines. Finally, the Philippines are brought into SMT.
Oh, how so?
For mythology. They had the Maginalo, or whatever.
I'm sorry, but when you said they finally brought in the Philippines, that's just that, this entire sect of humans, they didn't exist. Philippines exist.
Yes, the Philippines never existed until this time.
I will say, and this is gonna sound bad for me to say this, but for give me a sec. For the Philippines, at least, they never really had anything for the Philippines or anything. I think it's always been. You're gonna have to correct me on this, Angel, since since Persona is also like this. I think it's always been like China, Japan, North America.
I'm trying to actually remember much Chinese stuff from. They probably like a lot for Persona at least.
Well, remember Satan.
There's a bunch of Japanese. There's a bunch of Christianity/Catholic. There is a bunch of
Indian.
Slightly Jewish. No, Hebrew. It's Hebrew. There's well, I mean Jewish. And my knowledge of that kind of stuff, like between Jewish, Hebrew, and like that form of Christianity and form of Hebrew and all. Because I'm not good with like that section of religion, so I may be wrong on certain things. But I know there's a bunch of Hebrew stuff. A lot of Hebrew stuff.
There's India, too.
There's Norse. There's,
Wait, isn't
Mesopotamian. There's the 70s Demons of Solomon, which kind of falls into Catholicism and Christianity, since that's based
Well, that's more
off.
Satanism, isn't it? which technically...
Yes and no. It's based more on the knowledge of what King Solomon did, which King Solomon... Also, it's seen as a holy way to summon the demon. It's really fucking weird. Demon Solomon is such a weird fucking thing. It's also really cool as shit.
Oh, is she a new
It's what got me into demons and all that. Like, just the idea of, like, let's say demons and their personalities and how not all of them are, like, one, like, basically each demon has their own personality. They're not just one fucking peep things. Which usually makes them a lot more interesting than some angels you learn of, say, at least from my knowledge. Most angels you hear in stories are, like, very just all good, all thing. Well, a bunch of demons can be completely unique.
I want to correct on this depends on what testament we're reading from. You have to remember, Old Testament was basically God was a war god.
Yeah, but I'd say so. Yeah,
which
pretty much.
I think SMT's God is based off the Old Testament, not the New, which means that's technically Hebrew as well.
Which I would say how I feel about the New Testament because I'm not bringing things. But I'll say, but it's not wrong to say that about the Old Testament because the Old Testament was, oh boy, the shit God did.
The Old Testament had some shit. Also, this is the creature. I'm sending it to you through Discord. That's the newest one. I'm actually disturbed. I told you guys, like, when I first saw it.
Okay, so that's how you spell it. Alright. Okay, that looks cool.
I like
the design of it.
She's also very seductive. Like, they went that route. Also, there is a new Norse god. I think she's not new, but she hasn't appeared since SMT. Hold on, let me see what her appearance... Oh, no, she's new. She's completely new. Iduna, the Norse, she's a Norse goddess. Or Idun. Chilled.
Oh? Chilled, no.
And this is a lolly I was telling you about.
Oh no, okay, it's good. No.
Yeah, so there's a new artist, so you can kind of see.
Oh yeah, no, it looks like a weird mix between like SMT and Persona for me. Like we're like.
It looks like
SMT's art definitely has SMT art has pronounced shade, like a lot of it to the point like it feels like its own thing.
Oh yeah.
The shade, there's like slight good shading. Like the shading, it's really good, but it's not as pronounced as regular SMT art, and it kind of reminds me of a little bit of Persona. Okay, this is about to sound really rude, but also I guess it's comment.
Angel.
Persona, okay. PS2 Persona 3 graphics mixed with SMT art. If the really blocky face, or like the very like wide face mixed with... That's the best way I can describe it for myself.
There's also a hentai god, as I'm gonna call it.
Okay, we're going a little too far.
Of course there is. Yep, of course there is.
It's not like that. You'll see what I mean why I call it that. It's Lamu. A Babylonian god.
Oh, it's Babylonian, okay.
Yeah, this is what it looks like.
Oh, okay. I actually like the design of that. That looks sick as fuck.
And now you know what I meant, though, about why I called it what I did.
Yeah, never mind, I know now. But also, that is a cool-ass design.
Yeah, except that it's...
Okay, now I know what I'm going for, because that actually looks really cool. What element is it? I'm guessing dark.
Yeah, but it's also a boss, so you have to beat it first. Good luck with that, because that thing... Each of those tentacles are their own boss, and then it has a second phase.
Okay, so I'm assuming... spoilers, like, P5R's thing.
Yeah, it really freaking sucked. Also, guess what? I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't go down. Loki's back to being Loki, like normal Loki.
Oh, like Trickster, blah blah blah, and all that.
Yeah, not like the Loki from P5. He's more.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's mainly just because well, let's say it's sort of thing in that story. Well, in this, he's just back to being the old Trickster god.
Yeah, so, he's back to looking like this. Angel, you know what I don't know if you know.
I actually don't know Loki's original design, so show me.
This is the one they've used since Devil Hacker, or whatever.
I honestly do not like that. I'm gonna say this now. I honestly like Persona's design of it more. I mean, I'll say this now. Appearance-wise, it fits Loki more, in my opinion. But I just do not like the way the design looks. Basically, he definitely looks like a trickster, but God, does it not? He just does not look good to me. I just don't like the way it looks. That's because I'm so used to, like, probably because I'm so used to Persona 5's Loki.
I'm used to less Loki, especially since Persona 3 and Persona 4 had that same exact Loki. I think they added new stuff for Alice. Hold on, let me look. Alice has, like, a new, design. Okay, so...
She does? How? She's always been the same for how fucking long?
Well, she's been the same for a while. By that, I mean when you summon her, she's no longer... She has wit. She is a lot more detailed this time around. I don't know how best to put it.
Alright, send the show.
Yeah, let me go to gallery.
Hmm.
Blah, blah,
blah. While we're at it, let's bring up the concept of Nurse Persona that I wanted to talk about. Okay, so this is a Persona I got in Persona 5 Royal, but I never seen it in Persona 5, and I don't know if it's in the other games. Zhao Gongen. Is he in the other games? Because he's awesome.
What? Which one?
Zhao Gongen.
I'm gonna have to see. There are like 100 and something
Oh, I can send one. I can send him a joke.
Yeah,
he's awesome.
There aren't as many demons this time around as before, but that's because each demon has its own special animation. And they also have their own voice line. Like, Alice says, if you don't know, when she uses, other than saying die for me, when she uses her die for me, which does medium damage now, they got rid of insta-kill for the light and dark spells, unless you're weak to it. But, Alice now says, if she uses a spell, she says, will this break you? I have no idea if they added him or not.
Let's say I'll go for the Megami Tensei wiki because that'd probably be the best. Here's Zhao Gongen. Yep, Buddhist mythology and Japanese mythology. First appearance, Devil Summoners, Soul Hackers. All right. Okay, so yeah, he's been ours.
Yeah, I can't find like a modern day. Oh yeah, Artemis I do absolutely freaking love.
Oh.
In SMT.
Talk about it.
Her, let's just say her ability. Let me actually read that from. Let me go grab my Switch controller. Okay. Alright, give me a sec so I can, skills. Okay, so. She has something called Astral Saint Strike, right?
Yeah.
Her strength, she's mostly physically attack and magic, but mostly attack, strength, attack, physical attacks because she has a 37 in strength. So Astral Saint Strike does 15 weak physical attacks to random foes. 15.
Alright.
It might be weak, but you have to remember with a 37 in strength.
Oh yeah.
And, God, just, like, imagine, like, 15 on a boss. When you use, defense lore. When you lower the defense as much as possible, as well. She is a scary, 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 what do you call it? Goddess. Also, I like her design better than I like the original one, the KMT. The KMT is just boobs. Lots and lots of boobs.
Okay, so... so Gongen is in SMT5, but SMT5 Fury Race.
Yeah, so
whatever
he's of
is.
the Fury. He's of the race of Fury. It's like, the Arcana.
Oh, alrighty.
Like, Mephistolis is,
Oh yeah, because he's in Strange Journey, he's in SMT5, he's in Devil Summoner,
I haven't
Persona
seen him
4
yet.
as
Again,
a Strength
he might
Arcana.
be endgame.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is a... Frick. Yoshinitsu... frick me. You know, the one, the samurai boy. I wonder if Moscato's in this.
Fucking,
Yoshitsune,
it's one of those words.
or something like that.
Oh, Yoshitsune.
Yeah. Okay, tell me he's in SMT5. No, he's not. That sucks. So the last time he was in any game was in SMT4.
And Persona. Can't forget about Persona.
No, I'm talking Moscato.
Oh, Moscato. Wait, Explain this.
Okay, so Moscato is a very old. I think he appeared in Persona 3 and Persona 4. Yeah, I'll send you the image. So he's basically considered a guardian deity of Tokyo, which is why I'm disappointed he's not in SMT. He's in SMT3 Nocturne as well. Yeah, if you collect all 24 of the Magatama scattered around the Vortex world, the Minister of the Clear Shadows will give the Demi-Fiend the Lord's Blade, and you'll basically visit the grave of Moscato and defeat the Devas, which are, you know, the 4 Buddhist gods or whatever. I think that's what they are.
Alright.
He cannot exist in the world outside, but Moscato is considered, I think, one of the strongest?
Very strong boys indeed.
Focusing on learning passive repel skills, plus the strongest multi-target, almighty, and expel spells. So yeah.
Alrighty.
I thought I wouldn't like the Angels as much in this. No offense, Angel.
Damn, I see how it is.
Honestly, I like, but I do like the Angels, but I don't know if I'm going for the Angels or neutral ending, because, you know, this is the type of game where if you want to complete the Computum as well, you have to go through other paths. Because certain demons get locked out on certain places, so you can't get them. Like
it really just depends on how the endings are, because there have been cases where, like, certain SMT endings seem more good than the others, even if they're aligned with a certain thing.
I don't think there's any good or evil this time around.
Yeah, again, SMT isn't really more about the moral choice, it's more about your own, like, personal belief, as I've seen. It's really either like in the more idea of law or the more idea of chaos, and even then, depending on the rep, because like each side has their own representation. Those guys is like ideas of how it is also kind of impact it, and also in general. Like example, like I think like the best case of this is SMT 2. I think it was. It's either 1 or 2. I think. It was. Where like the chaos, the rep is Lucifer, and that in that game, like chaos is literally like the best ending. Actually, because law would really be wiping out the human race.
That was 1. 2, the best ending is the law ending.
Yeah.
Because you kill God anyways in that one. Well, kill for a multiversal being like God in this case, since the Axiom created the God. So, I will say, not all of them are evil. The angels are a little bit still like, angels. Like.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. So. Okay, so. What's the time so we can move this along so we can get to what?
We're about I think around maybe 20 minutes in.
We're 20 minutes in. 24 minutes in. Yeah.
Alrighty. So I think we just talk about a little bit more SMT, and then basically once we hit that 30-minute mark, we switch over to the DVD. You heard it.
Oh.
So it's time for me to give more questions of the SMT lore I have learned lately. So, what's the word? Actually, what have I learned lately that I'm trying to think of? Actually, let's now. What is the best demon design you have seen so far in SMT5? That's either original that's been in Games of 4 or any new ones.
Gaming design, huh? That's gonna be I think that's the Essence system for me.
Ooh.
Because that's where you get the new skills and stuff for your character, or you can change your, because you can keep your, I haven't really changed my, resistances, but you can change your resistances if you want or not. So,
alright.
But it's like, but you also want to look around for the Aogami types, because they give you Aogami specific skills that only your character can use. Because there are specific skills only certain demons can use, and in this case, the Aogami types are pretty good. Like the third type, which is really hidden, you get medium almighty damage. I'm like, really? You're giving me that right off the bat? Technically, it's the second chapter, but
here you go. You're gonna fucking need it.
No, you really do. One thing I don't like about, but it is an SMT thing, the bosses are spongy.
Ooh boy.
More than Persona. You actually have to Persona, you could get away with not really debuffing the enemy, you know what I mean?
Basically, it forces you to play a little bit more strategically because the enemies are a little bit more basic, like, you know, like tanky.
Yeah,
so it forces you to, like, basically remember, hey, use stat changing, use these other moves. Which, as much as it is kind of an way to, like, do it, it's understandable, and honestly, it does force I think it's a good thing that makes the player, you know, think, hey, I need to learn these moves. They're important. I can't just learn all damage. Yeah. Every type of move is important for the strategy.
It works,
which could say work later down the line.
Also, fuck Democus Claw. It's a 3-hit. I keep getting 3-hit. Also, just increase vitality. This is advice for anyone listening. Increase vitality first, because that's what reduces damage.
Oh, alrighty. But all vitality. Nothing else.
I'm tempted to. I was tempted to, but I switched over to strength, magic, and vitality, and a lot of agility, because dodging also dodging guarantees they lose 2 turns or turn presses.
Oh, alright.
So if like you can dodge on a boss. Also, I think bosses are also this time around. Remember how SMT bosses were affected by status effects?
Yeah.
Well, I mean Persona, sorry. SMT bosses are affected by status effects, so you can put them to sleep or you can charm them.
It's kind of, you kind of need the ability to do that, or the bosses become way too fucking hard.
Yeah, it's that's not always been the case.
If they want to be hard, not bullshit.
That's not always been the case. Nocturne, you couldn't do that, I believe, or I never tried.
Oh fucking boy, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to play Nocturne.
I'm just gonna say Matador. I'm still not, like, if I get the Demi-Fiend DLC, Matador is gonna be my bane. The PTSD is coming back from that fight.
Jesus.
The Demi-Fiend's gonna cause me PTSD.
I'm saying this now, but I say whenever the fight with Demi-Fiend starts, and I don't hear Fierce Battle or a rendition of Fierce Battle, I will lose my mind.
I'm kind of sad they didn't bring back the BGM selection. Oh, you missed some of the boss fights, though. Some of the boss fights have some pretty sick guitar solos.
Oh yeah, I was gaming to the fucking just the basic Battle Fiend yesterday. The basic Battle Fiend is really good.
Yeah, but then like the normal, like the boss fight for Lamu is like a guitar. And I'm like, damn, I think they change it up depending on which zone you're in or whatever.
Yeah. Hasn't SMT always done that? I don't say where it's like a different like fiend each zone.
I don't think so. At least not Nocturne.
Yeah, because that's like in SMT3, there's literally battle large area or large.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but
and then
there's different fiends based on type area.
I missed the one where like when there's nothing and then suddenly this big enemy comes out and then you hear like that ominous guitar riff, like, oh shit. I kind of missed that. And SMT4 had the best overworld music, I believe. SMT4 set the atmosphere, but it was 2D. Okay, I'm just waiting for the time to. We're almost at the 30-minute mark. Want to switch over now?
Oh, sure. All right. We're at the 30-minute mark. Time to switch to DVD.
Yep, DVD. So, Chilled, want to kick it off?
Chilled, are you there? Are you alive? Have you not gone to go get the pizza rolls?
It's funny how you talk about DVD while I'm currently trying to kill off these demons in DVD.
Yeah, we just.
Why is it time to talk?
Okay, there you go. I had to set. I have it on push to talk. I just set it on voice activity.
But yeah. So DBD, we have a new character come to the game. You know how we always have these names? This one is called the Artist, which is really off-putting because everyone thought from the leaks that was actually an entity-based killer because of how she looks. But nope, it's literally just hey, she's an artist and
Naruto.
Yeah.
I do love those perks of hers. And I love her ability. I think Otet.
Oh, you wanted to loop? Fuck you.
Yeah, me and Angel were watching Otet's Dava.
The fucking just Jesus Christ. Also, her fucking add-ons are insane. I'll say if you put them together, right?
Let's just say Discordians and Lethal Pursuer. She can actually hit from that far away if she wants to.
Also, one of her fucking add-ons causes Exhausted, and it's a green.
And just like her in general, just look at her. Looks great.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for her. Her hex totem is amazing.
Yeah. That's it. In general, her fucking her skill. I wouldn't be surprised if they nerf her a tiny bit, but still, I feel like for a good month at least, she's gonna be just reigning supreme for a good bit, and then maybe after either some survivor screaming, maybe they'll nerf her. But I don't think so.
And just to let you guys know, Angel's the survivor main. Chilled.
Yes, I am a survivor main. I will say this would be hell for me because I say even though I'm a survivor main, I am shit at looping. That's it. So even having something that makes me even worse at it, or have something that prevents me from doing it even more. Oh boy, I'm fucked.
And Chill's good at both. Chill plays both, and I'm mostly a killer main.
Basically, I like playing killer. I do, and I like playing killer. I'm just ass at it, and I'm so used to more playing Survivor. Anyways,
it's fun playing. Speaking, I went back into DBD not that long ago.
Ooh.
Not fun. Well, I had fun with Demogorgon. I always have fun with Demogorgon. Sounds weird saying that like that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Chill. Chill. What is your opinion on the new boon totems?
They are.
Yes.
They are. They're. I don't want to say they're OP, but they give lots of versatility.
Yes.
And it's like, it gives an option for the argument. Hey, do totems, because that's what I always see some people say to survivor mains, like, oh, you didn't like Noed? Do totems. And now it's the same thing.
Yeah. Basically, it gives more incentive to actually do that, which I feel like that's supposed to slightly help killer, but also survivors, because if survivors are focused a bit on totems, it does slow the game down, which puts less focus on gen rushing. Which basically helps the game go back more a healthy rate instead of just 5 minutes per game.
Yeah, pretty much.
At the same time, though, so that just makes it more like killers have to micromanage a bit more.
Yeah.
So, I just hear somebody dying.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm fighting my demons right now. But yeah, okay. This match is pretty much over, so give me a few minutes. Go ahead and talk amongst yourselves, because it's almost done.
Alright. Okay, so...
Alrighty.
Favorite killer that... Okay, so...
Alright, it's done. That was quick.
I was gonna say favorite killer that you like to play, Okay, so name your favorite killer you like to play, and favorite killer you like to go against.
Oh, okay. Go against, it's Blight. Definitely. Because this is the thing.
Just...
Blight...
Fear.
Yes, plus also he reminds me of one of my favorite characters, The Flash, so I'm kind of biased. But just Blight, going against Blight is so much fun because I don't care if I die against a Blight, because once you see one Blight, you haven't seen every other Blight. Because this either, oh yeah, that Blight, he's just headstrong. He's gonna run straight into you. And the other Blight's just like, hey, you see that wall? I'm gonna bounce into it. Then I'm gonna teleport to the other side of the map. And you can't stop me. That's literally how every Blight is.
Oh god.
because I remember this one game. I was getting chased by a blight, and he just disappeared. I'm like, oh, where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? I turn around. That man's on the other side of the map, running back into me. Because there's this little thing you could do with blight if you have enough speed. You know, like those little hills you could go up on.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god!
You basically go soaring across the map because you have the vertical distance from the speed building up and the forward distance. So you basically get launched.
Oh god.
So going against a blight is always a treat. But playing as, I don't really know. I want to say either Ghostface or Demogorgon. Playing as.
You want to go, Angel? I can go last.
Sure, as the Survivor main, I shall go. Deathslinger or Oni. One of the two. I mainly Deathslinger though, he's my main. I just mainly with a build that just tells me, haha, you're here, or haha, you're there, because I am not a audio person. I'm a visual person. I'll know where you are.
So you guys have your Shin Megami Tenseis, and I have my Dead by Daylight. I stay up on the patch notes regularly because, like, you know, it's online, it's competitive. You guys read about that sometimes. They did one of the biggest buffs in killer perk history.
Yeah.
Because you know how some perks used to say, like, oh, these properties only activate on basic attacks. So, like, if you did, like, Demogorgon's launch or whatever, it wouldn't activate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those perks activate on any hit.
I saw that.
Oh.
Yeah. So because I read up on it after I went against a Huntress, I'm just like, they are running, let's say, Third Seal, the one that blinds you so you can't see people on hook.
Yeah.
And I got hit across the map. I'm like, oh, okay, why can't I see nothing anymore? I read it. It's monstrous now because Oblegion, you know his power, injure everybody with his power.
Yeah.
That's deadly because it was, what was it, Hex, Third Seal, Dying Light, the Natophobia, and it was another one. But his whole thing was just, the moment I hit you, the game's over. Because you can't see nothing, and you can't do nothing. Because everything was so slow. It was basically a whole game of wasting time.
Mm-hmm.
So Deathslinger basically hits somebody with that fucking hook shot, that's a grapple shot, basically that just immediately affects them.
Yeah, it's well, no, not the grapple shot itself. Wait, what it? I actually don't know. I'm going to test.
It might affect.
I think it would be like after like if they do break from it, then it'll activate probably because that's like what you'll like.
Remember, if they break the chain, that's when they get affected.
Yeah, so basically it's a whole thing of just I say, if I get you, I get you. If I don't get you, I'm gonna get you.
God, I love that.
It's literally just gonna be like, oh, if you break off it, you have nowhere to run.
Going back.
So that's gonna make me want to play Deathslinger more now.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying they also kind of nerfed Deathslinger in a bit because
Spirit.
Like you know the quick, you know how like you could like quick aim, like he had a little quick scope.
Yeah.
You can't do that no more. You have to wait for it to fully aim in. So that would kind of really put a dash in the player base for Deathslinger.
Yeah. I guess so, yeah. I need to take the time to shoot. That's like, I know I'm a whole shot.
But I'm talking about like those people that would like shoot off instinct, like, oh, animation's halfway done, I'm already firing. Now they have to gotta get used to it. All that.
Didn't they nerf Spirit?
They did. So like, you know how when she was phasing, like you heard everything?
Yeah.
It's now kind of like, it's directional. So you could hear when she's coming towards you. It's not like you have to guess which way. You just know she's coming towards you.
So that kind of so fucks because I'm horrible with audio.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say it made her... She's not useless. She is still very strong. It's just that there's more counterplay now.
Which is good, because basically she can still be strong, but I'll say for the people who are really good with that kind of stuff, there is counterplay now, which makes it a lot more viable.
Yeah, because like every other killer in the game, they have counterplay. Spirit was more like 50-50 chance, you better hope God favors you today.
Basically, they're doing their jobs in balancing the shit.
Yeah, because I believe every killer, every survivor, everything should have a counterplay, like items. The counterplay to items are Franklin's demise, or like counterplay to perks like, let's say, well, Thanatophobia, just heal. Like everything has a counterplay to an extent.
Yeah. Wait, was it Mangled or Hemorrhage, or which one? I think it's Mangled that slows down healing, right?
Yeah, Mangled. Mangled slowed down healing. Hemorrhage made you bleed more.
I just realized Thanatophobia with Artist, and then her add-on that makes it so that Dire Crows cost fucking Mangled and Hemorrhage.
Yeah, so basically you find them more often, and it takes longer. Yeah.
It's horrifying. I just love the Artist.
Oh yeah, one thing I still love about the Artist is her power, which is really new to the game.
The setup, essentially?
Yeah, it's a setup, because here's the thing. You have two modes you can do. You get to do setup, just placing them, or just full-on rapid attack.
Ooh. I've not seen anyone use the rapid attack. I've only seen the setup version so far.
Yeah, because, well, setup is more viable, but rapid attack is more... It's more... I think rapid attack is better when, like, there's multiple people, because you're more often to get a hit off somebody. But setup is more if you're trying to out-loop somebody.
You just reminded me of a strategy me and Angel came up with the Artist when watching that video. Discordians, the add-on that makes it so that crows go to other people if they're nearby. And
oh yeah, the add-on that basically makes it so that even if they don't hit them, it'll trigger the visual effect on them as well. Plus Discordance. So multiple people are a gen, you can just say if you know where gens are placed on the map, you can just fire, because this shit goes across the map.
It really does.
So you'll hit them, and you'll see multiple people's lights, and you'll know which directions they're going in. So yeah, it allows you to fucking basically keep track of multiple people. I know the crows are only there for a little bit, as they can be repelled, but it still gives you more visual idea to where everyone's going off to. So if you are catching up to one, you know at least the directions the others went. So it kind of gives you a visual hint.
God, the crow.
Which I think is interesting.
Yeah. I also think this game is going in a right direction because y'all both have obviously played Rainbow Six Siege. Y'all know about the whole fiasco about Operation Health, how like the game was just like in a horrid state. Then Operation Health got it to the similar situation it is now. Y'all know about that?
I actually don't know much about that at the moment.
No.
Oh boy, you guys are. Ooh, yeah. Before Operation Health, which practically saved Siege, no matter what state it is in now, Siege was on the road to being axed and everything. But Ubisoft said, all right, I'm gonna give you one more chance, dev team. One more chance. You better fix this. Operation Health happened, and the game is where it is now. It's thriving. Even if you don't play it anymore, it's still thriving. Kind of like how Prime Fortnite was. It was like, you don't play it anymore, but you can't lie. Prime Fortnite was fun.
Yeah.
I want to say Dead by Daylight, it went through that point already, because before, the game was just so janky. Because, if I'm right, this game was made by like I won't say small studio, but obviously nothing big. At the point, it's like, oh, you just broke that hook? The hook's gone for the entire game. You can basically bully killers more than you can bully them now. And now, killers they could bully you back, but back then, it was one-sided. Nobody won the game if they were a killer. So they had their little Operation Health, and I feel like this game is going to have an Operation Health 2.0. Maybe not on the perks. The state of the game still needs help, but it's still great. More like on the animation side, because you saw how smooth the Mori was. That was way too smooth for no reason.
I saw the Mori, actually.
You haven't? Oh boy,
nope.
Wait a second. I could send it to you. Give me a second.
Yeah, I've seen the perks, I've seen the design, I've heard the music. I've yet to see the Mori.
I believe I sent it in the Ravenous Rats group chat.
Oh, let me go check that then. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
My favorite killer is, well, I know the killers you guys don't like me playing when I play against you.
Oh, sorry. It's in the Crystal Dreams podcast.
Okay.
I know you guys don't like me certain killers that you guys don't like me playing. because of how I am with them. Trapper's still my favorite. I think that's when you guys.
Oh, I've been starting to play Trapper more. I could see it.
Yeah, I know Angel and DJ don't like me playing Trapper. Well, they don't. It's because I'm too good at predicting where people go.
Well, that's a fucking more, huh?
Exactly.
And then Demogorgon, I'm good. Chill's played against me when I played Demogorgon.
Yeah.
I think, would you say, Chilled, I'm pretty aggressive when I do Demogorgon?
Yeah, you're pretty aggressive. I won't say predictable, but since you're so aggressive, people could just say, I'm just going to keep running. There's no point in mind gaming you at some point.
Yeah.
Keep running. And,
it works,
yeah.
Though.
Yeah, it works.
But I've recently been trying to do a stealth Demogorgon, or as close to a stealth Demogorgon as you can get when he has those thonk, thonk, thonk.
I think the best way to do a stealth Demogorgon is to run Tinker and put a portal in a close spot to the gen that pops Tinker. Because if I'm right, everyone hears the portal noise, but it's universal. So it's across the map.
Oh yeah,
so
actually, they got rid of that. So there's the red add-on, the Lichen, I believe, gets rid of the portal noise when you're emerging.
That makes it even better.
So I'm like, damn. Also makes Undetectable last longer.
I never had to answer my favorite killer to go against. Demogorgon. They scare the fuck out. Besides Blight, they're the only killer that genuinely scares me.
Oh, okay.
The only reason why Michael Myers and Spirit get a reaction out of me is because, I'm just sitting here doing a totem, haha, looks behind me, he's staring.
That is horrifying, though, to see, so...
Again, Miguel strikes again.
Myers scares the shit out of me, and, actually, Hag, because I don't see many Hag players anymore.
I'm not
Hag is definitely a surprise. I'd say most of the Hag players nowadays that do exist, or at least do exist, are very dedicated.
Yeah, they're very dedicated. They're a dying species because when you think of teleporting killers, you got a Demogorgon if you want them to take their place, or Freddy if you want them to take their place. They have, I believe, just 3 options at this point, but it's still growing.
Let's see. There was one other killer that I kind of like going against, kind of didn't. I can't remember.
Wait, while you're thinking, I said Blight as my first killer. I want to say my second is actually Deathslinger still, because I'm not gonna lie, the chase music itself makes it my favorite killer to go against. We're having a showdown. You're gonna kill me, but while you're killing me, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna have a good time.
That probably Deathslinger because just for the fact that again also music, but also the fucking adrenaline rush of seeing a hook go past your face as you're running away.
Yeah,
holy god.
Yeah, I go against that in custom games a lot. Yeah.
Nemesis freaks me out too. Now that I think about it.
Nemesis is a hard B tier killer. He's not horrible, but he's not good.
It's still horrifying though to see him running at you.
Oh yeah, no, because he does a full sprint. That's what makes it so good.
It's just like...
Yeah, it just makes him feel fast. Yes, all the other killers are probably around the same speed, but he just it just feels faster because he's sprinting.
Yeah, he feels faster.
Add Bloodlust to that. If you get him in Bloodlust.
Oh, my favorite thing is just, I'm chasing you, punch this random zombie. Okay, I'm back at it. That always makes me laugh. At that point, I don't care. It hit her down. Because that shit always attempts to make me laugh. And I'm just like, fuck, I deserve getting down. You just did that. That made my day. I don't care anymore. I'm happy. Shit's funny.
I'm trying to think of who else,
Mitch. Also, again, if twins exist, and I say, if we're playing against twins, my goal isn't, we're getting out of here. My goal is, hey, Victor, you little shit, kick. I will always go to kick that little shit.
I was watching Lord Minion 777, right? I was watching him since he's one of his videos now is Dead by Daylight and the Twins. He got jump scared by Victor.
Oh god.
And like he just like and he went down. I'm like, oh god, poor Wade.
Did they buff Victor? I may be wrong.
I wouldn't say they buffed him. It's more like little tweaks and stuff.
Yeah.
But they really just tried to fix his hitbox. It's still iffy.
I don't think they're ever gonna do another killer like the twins, just because.
Oh no, that I'm gonna say this now. That was kind of one of a kind, or it's gonna be way into the future.
Yeah, I think it's just. I think the twins are also just unpopular, if you know what I mean.
I wouldn't say.
They're mid. They're popular enough to have their own like niche group. More popular than the fucking hack players. I'll say that now. More popular than the goddamn hack players. But not like I'll say that. They're in that middle. They're in that middle.
Hard middle ground.
Yeah. So I haven't played against Pinhead yet.
I yet to either.
Need to do that. Whenever y'all guys have time, we need to all play in a group together. Pinhead?
I will probably re-download it. Let's say probably the day before our artist comes out.
Alright. But Pinhead, if you do go against it, he is a hard loop stopper. He can nullify loops.
I come.
No, his power nullify loops. Because if he hits you with it, everything you do is a slow action. You're trying to
Oh god.
You slowly crawl over. Everything's a slow action if he hits you with it.
Ooh, so
he can nullify your loops instantly.
If I can get good with Pinhead, and when I get Pinhead, I'm gonna be happy as a killer.
Yeah.
Still trying to do my goal of being good with all the killers, but I don't want to because of so I don't want to because of I'm not good with Ghostface.
I've been trying to do that too. Like, you know how like I prestige my characters and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Survivor, like I stopped upgrading killers because I said on Survivor, I'm gonna get one character prestige 3, which is Quentin, my first ever prestige 3. And I said, hey, I'm gonna get every perk on Quentin I can. Quentin is now the only character where I can do any build I want because I have every perk unlocked on Quentin.
Oh boy.
So now I'm trying to go through the killers and unlock all their perks because I recently just bought the Silent Hill DLC. Yeah. Cheryl, her perks are fun. The Executioner, I still gotta get used to him, but I like him so far. He's good because
you have better luck than I do probably with Executioner. I could never get him to work like I want him.
Yeah, but if you run the Executioner with Tinker, it's great because you could just wait on the other side of the wall, wait for it to pop Tinker, and just use his ranged ability because they don't expect it. Run Tinker and Ruin, works every time.
I'm always hesitant to use hexes.
Oh, yeah, hexes are a really hard game to play.
The artist, though, is gonna change.
Because you gotta protect them, don't break. Yeah, all that.
Because isn't the artist's hex one basically like a boon totem?
Yeah, you could bring it back.
Yeah, I'm curious. Does that affect boon totems?
Oh, okay, wait. Okay, you're probably thinking about something else, Rune. I'm trying to think of this. No, it only brings back the base totem. You don't get the hex on them anymore. Well, you get the hex that's attributed to the perk. So, like, if they broke Ruin, you're not getting Ruin back, but you're getting the perk that's contributed to the Rising. Bringing it back.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, because I think the artist's hex perk is, it brings back, if a totem gets broken or something like that, it brings back the totem, and it will be that totem, right? What counts
it'll be the totem, not the hex or boon on it. Just the totem.
Well, no, the artist's hex, it's, I have to look up that hex, because that's...
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. But you're saying it'll bring back your hex. No, it'll just be the totem.
No, I was just curious if it was, if boon totems, activating a boon totem on an active hex counts as a destroyed.
Okay, yeah, that. Because, you could do that. You could put your boon over a hex, but it takes double the time. Because it goes through the animation of you breaking the hex, then applying the boon. So it takes double the time.
Okay.
So it's basically a giant waste of time. You're just better off breaking the hex by itself.
Alright. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Or...
Boopity.
God.
Yeah.
I want a better hex game. I don't know what I want with hexes, but I just want something. Like, I don't want it...
Oh yeah, I also, like, so y'all know, like, that Virgin and Chad memes, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I saw one that said the Virgin Noed enjoyer versus the Chad Hexavar Hope user.
Oh my fucking...
Because, like, the whole thing was, just the comment section was, Noed feels cheap, while Hexavar Hope feels earned.
Yeah. But you have to actually work to get that shit.
Yeah. Because it's saying, hey, you got the hooks. And then, if you want Hex to work, that means you have to be chasing someone else actively. You can't camp. So that means you're actively playing the game. So you earned, Devour Hope, while Noah just said, oh, you opened the gates. I camped the entire game. Let me get some more free kills.
I've had a game...
And also, basically, survivors can't complain because they have to play good enough to basically counter it. Basically, the counter Devour Hope is playing good.
I had a game where I've used Noed. I think I told you this.
Yeah.
It was Demogorgon, and the survivor got pissy at me. I'm like, dude, I wasn't camping the whole time. If Noed was just the insurance card for, well, something.
Yeah, I've never used Noed because this is just my personal philosophy, but Noed feels like a get out of jail card.
It really depends how you use it. For me, Noed was active for this, but I had already gotten them down to, like, Death Hook already.
Yeah, see, like, that's fine, but, like, I'm talking about the players that, like, did horribly the whole game.
Yeah.
And just got a free kill.
So, I ended up killing all 4 of them, but that's because I ended up hooking the one of them was in Death Hook, so I ended up hooking him, and then I was gonna go to the door, and they decide, oh, let's go rescue our person, when they had the gate open, and they were at the gate.
See, that survivors like that, remember, I've been on both sides of that. It's always just like, it's not worth it. Just let them get that kill. The rest of us can get out.
Because the only time you do that is if you have borrowed time and there isn't Devour fucking Hope or fucking Noed.
Yeah.
No, because I've been like that exactly. It's just like, okay, what's the plan? Do we have borrowed? Yeah, we can do this. Do they have Noed, something that can insta down us? Yes. Our thing was just like, okay, everyone else scout out the map, go to every totem spot you remember, search for it. The moment we break it, we go on like SEAL Team 6 and get everybody out. Yeah. Like I said, it depends on the situation. We're not risking our lives giving this man another kill.
I don't think they should.
Yeah.
They definitely shouldn't have gone back for the survivor. I was gonna let them go too. I'm like, I'll just check them at the gate, give them a scare, you know.
Yeah.
I was gonna Shred, not actually do like a basic attack because Shred doesn't work with Noed. But, yeah, so they came back and then I got...
Wait, with the new thing, would Shred work with Noed?
Should I?
Will Shred no.
No. Oh, okay.
No, wait, hold up. I think I could check real quick. Do I have it? No, I don't unlock. But no, I believe Noed stayed the same. Like the other perks they changed, but Noed they kept the same where it has to be a basic attack.
They might as well just get rid of Noed, honestly.
Okay, I want to say get rid of it. I think should probably give it some more qualifiers. Maybe
like Hex Devour.
Yeah.
Hope.
Like or just freaking just get rid of Noed. Make Devour Hope a base kit where every killer can get it. You don't have to unlock it.
Because, good question. Where the fuck does Devour Hope come from again?
The hag.
Yeah.
It's dude, I love the new. I just remember because the hag's so rare now. If you play the hag, players don't know how to counter anymore.
Yeah, if any new players come to the game, it's more, what do I do? Because you could see like 100 Michaels, 100 Wraiths. Maybe
basically, you know what their plan is.
Yeah. Okay, wait. All years of playing, I must say the least seen killers I've seen. I haven't seen a lot of hags, obviously. Twins, I've seen them like once a blue moon, but they're more active than hags.
Executioners, they exist. I probably get them like once out of every 20 games.
Mm-hmm.
But the most played I've seen are one-hit killers like Michael or Bubba.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
My whole thing is just, I say near the start of the game, back when I think, because fucking I started playing around when Clown came out, I think.
Yeah.
And I say back then, Hag, I always saw her a lot. Like she was a common thing because I remember just. Because the main thing I remember is, oh, I forgot to crouch. Screams at you. You're facing this direction now. Haha. Now you're down.
No, one thing that scared me are Demogorgon players because they can literally go through. I'm going to rip your throat out, your ass, and then you can just say, "Hey, let me pet you. We're friends now." Like, how did you change that quick? You scare me. Because they can literally be murdering machines to a dog in a matter of seconds. Because I remember I did that. Because I just said, you know what? I have to go. I'm going to just drop my med kit and stuff. I'm going to just find a killer. I'm going to point at him. He came to me. I pointed him in his face. Told him to hook me. And he just said, no, we're friends now. And just left me the entire game.
Yeah. Demogorgon is like what
the NCV keep you here for all eternity for soft tacos later.
No, because like here's the thing. He massacred the rest of my team. We only got one gen done while I was gone. And he just waited for me. And like, when he got back, hey, here's Hatch. Bye. Okay. But yeah.
For me, my joke killer is the Doctor.
Oh, doctors are deadly.
I'm a joke. I'm not deadly with the Doctor. You've seen me play the Doctor. I'm only either nice or I fool around. Like, I just love the Doctor's laugh when he hits people.
Oh, God.
Anyways, we should be wrapping this up. We're in an hour and 2 minutes already.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, that was fast.
Shall I give the good old outro? I don't remember it exactly.
I don't remember it either.
Well, so I'll say. Well, we hope to see you all later for another episode. Let's hope our audio can make your dreams crystal clear.
Goodbye.
Potatoes.
Potato.